Okay, so if you've seen some of our earlier videos, we were doing these trivia things from this trivia book that we got from a monster convention. And we got another one. This is the Amazing Colossal Book of Horror Trivia. The other videos, if you've seen the earlier videos we did, where we did mummy trivia, Frankenstein trivia, werewolf trivia, and Godzilla trivia.
Yeah.
Those ones we did were on video, so you actually see us. This one you don't see us; it's just audio. But you know, we're doing this authentic. I've never seen this book before in my life, so I'm not looking at the answers or anything.
It would be pointless if I can sit here and do this if basically we're not cheating.
Yeah, and I'm not perfect anyway, so I'm not going to get everything right. So
Right. Actually, we were doing this a little bit earlier, and we did like the ghost category, and James was getting a bunch wrong from the
yeah,
movie The Haunting. So
and the uninvited.
yeah, so I mean he's not perfect, but he does know a lot. So anyway, we're gonna go ahead now with Night of the Living Dead trivia and see how well James does here.
Well, I know that movie for sure.
I know James knows Night of the Living Dead, so that's why we're gonna start with that.
It's a cool looking book. It's the Amazing Colossal Book of Horror Trivia.
You know, we're
It is.
recording this before anybody's ever seen us or heard us do like any kind of trivia stuff. So I don't know what anybody's gonna think of these videos. Like maybe people will find this boring just to listen to us doing this, or maybe people will be interested. So let us know. If you're interested, because if you like this, we'll do more. And if not, we won't. Yes.
Yeah, it's fun though to
It's fun
do,
for us to do this, but I don't know
I
how
don't know.
entertaining it'll be for people to listen to.
Yeah, yeah. You know what? Like, I don't know if you want to like if when you're listening to these, you could like pause right on the question and try to like guess it yourself. So I don't know. Maybe it'd be interactive. Maybe you can try and like see how many you get right yourself. But
And here we go. Night of the Living Dead, 1968. And first question. As the film opens, where are Johnny and Barbara going? Where are they going?
to visit their grandfather's grave.
Fathers, not their grandfather.
Oh, their father's grave.
So, but pretty close. With what line does Johnny taunt his sister just before he is attacked by a flesh-eating ghoul?
Oh, well, that's the famous line, isn't it? They're coming to get you, Barbara.
That's right. Yeah, these probably aren't too hard. I guess
Yeah, that was an easy one there.
True or false? Barbara enthusiastically helps Ben board up the isolated farmhouse where they both take refuge from the ghouls.
Oh, well, she doesn't help
True or
worth
false?
shit, so that would be false.
That's right. Where have Harry Cooper and the others been hiding since before Ben and Barbara arrived at the farmhouse?
Excuse me for one sec. My cat is like attacking the the foam from the pelican case. So I must shut this here.
The other one, yeah.
So maybe we'll leave that in the edit or not. I don't know.
Okay.
But my cat was like eating the foam from the inside of the camera equipment cases. So he's sitting here staring at us right now.
All right, come on. Let me read it again. Where have Harry Cooper and the others been hiding since before Ben and Barbara arrived at the farmhouse?
They were in the basement, weren't they, before everybody showed up?
The farmer's cellar, yes. How does the group learn that the recent dead are coming back to life and attacking the living?
Well, they get attacked by them, right?
Well, I'm sorry. Let me read that again. How does the group learn that the recent dead are coming back to life? How do they learn?
Is it more like the radio and the TV?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, there you go. What happens to Tom and Judy when they try to escape from the zombie besieged house?
Oh yeah. Well, they go to the gas station and they try to put gas in the car, right? And then they end up like shooting the gas pump or something, and then everything catches fire, and then the car blows up, and the zombies eat their guts.
That's right. Yep, that was a long explanation.
What's it say in the book?
In the book, it says they are burned alive in Ben's exploding truck, and then their remains are devoured by ghouls.
Okay. I
So.
could have just cut to the burning part then.
Yeah. Okay. According to Sheriff McLeland. McLeland? How do you say that? Sheriff McLeland?
I don't really remember, to tell
Is
you
that
the
the one?
truth.
Is that the person we met?
Yeah, that's
George
George.
Kosana?
Yeah.
Okay,
He
interesting.
he
Oh.
plays the sheriff.
Okay, here's the question. According to the sheriff, how does one best defend oneself against the living dead?
Well, if you got a club or a torch, beat 'em or burn 'em. They go up pretty easy.
That's exactly as quoted.
Is it okay?
How is Helen Cooper killed?
Oh, she gets stabbed to death by her own daughter with the spade.
Yep. And what happens to that daughter?
Um.
I mean,
I guess
what is that daughter?
Oh, what's her name? Or
No, the daughter, like,
Mhm.
that stabs her. Like,
yeah. Well, she's a zombie.
there you go. That's all.
Is that
That's
all?
yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Who is the only one of the group to survive the night of horror?
Who's the only one to survive the night of horror? Oh, well, the night. I guess, like the only one who survives till the day would be Ben.
Right. But then
Dwayne
he gets,
Jones.
Right. What is the character's fate?
Oh well.
What is this character's fate?
Well, spoilers, folks. But he gets shot by the sheriff.
Yeah. That's the end of the Night of the Living Dead category.
All right.
And then it goes to some miscellaneous stuff. I guess we could try some of these miscellaneous questions.
Okay.
These are like miscellaneous zombie questions.
Miscellaneous zombie questions.
The zombie movies from the 30s through the 60s. Name the zombie master portrayed by Bela Lugosi in White Zombie.
You know what? To tell you the truth, I never recall them calling him by a name, but I think it's supposed to be Murder Legendre or something like that.
That's it.
Is that it?
You got it.
All right.
Wow, I'm impressed by that.
You have to read books to know that
I
one.
never knew that.
You know, there's actually an entire book that I haven't read it yet, but there's an entire book that is like an analysis of White Zombie. I'd like to actually get that book.
Oh yeah, when we were at the monster convention.
Yeah. Did I show it to you?
Yeah, it was like this huge book about the analysis.
I would have got it, but I guess
Damn.
I like bought so many
I think you were
things
running
that-
low on money.
I was running low on money, and I was buying so many things.
Yeah.
But one day I'm gonna come back for that book or get it on Amazon or something. I don't know.
All right. Have you seen The Ghoul, 1933?
Yeah.
Okay, here's a question.
Wait, the Ghoul. Yeah, with Karloff
Yeah.
and Ernest Thesner. Yeah, I was thinking of the Mad Ghoul. There's a movie called The Mad Ghoul from
No, this
1943.
is just The Ghoul.
Okay, how many questions are there about the movie?
Just one.
Okay, shoot.
Okay. What Egyptian artifact allegedly grants immortality to Professor Morlant, Boris Karloff, in The Ghoul?
I don't remember.
It was the Eternal Light, which is a valuable jewel.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Was that a question? Have you seen Revolt of the Zombies?
I've seen Revolt of the Zombies, and it is very disappointing, but go for it.
Alright, so there's only one question. In what Southeast Asian country are the zombie soldiers being created in?
What? That's the question. What country?
Yeah.
And it's an island, right?
Yeah, I guess.
Was it Haiti or something?
Cambodia?
Cambodia. Okay. Of all the questions about Revolt of Zombies.
Yeah, I don't know. That's what it says.
Go
You
ahead.
know, what can I tell you?
You know, Lugosi's eyes are in that movie, and that's it.
Huh.
It's stock footage from
You know,
White Zombie.
have you seen the Michael Moore movie, his recent one? What the hell's the name of it? His last one he did.
A Sicko?
No, after that, the last one he did, it was about like the economy and shit.
I haven't seen any of his recent movies.
I'm trying to think of the name of it. Capitalism: A Love Story.
Is that what it's called?
That's his newest
Okay.
one. Yeah. Anyway, there's like a montage of old movie footage in the middle of the movie, and there's like a part that I think has Bela Lugosi, but I don't even know like what fucking movie it is, and I
Really?
want to show
Oh,
it to you
well.
because you probably know.
Bela Lugosi in something that's about politics. I just
Yeah,
can't.
because he's like comparing like some politics to another politics
Uh,
or something. Anyway,
yeah.
um,
I know monster movies, not
yeah.
politics.
Oh, I'm gonna cut that out anyway.
Oh, it's-
Name the comedy team that runs afoul of Bela Lugosi in Zombies on Broadway, 1945.
name the what?
Name the comedy team that runs afoul of Bela Lugosi in Zombies on Broadway.
Well, I need to see that movie.
Oh, you haven't seen
I need to see Zombies
okay.
on Broadway.
Yeah, with Bela Lugosi.
I need to see. Why have I not seen that?
Yeah. You haven't seen Zombies on Broadway with
A
Bela Lugosi?
movie called Zombies on Broadway starring Bela Lugosi. Why have I not seen that?
Plague of the Zombies. Have you seen that or no?
Plague of the... Yeah, that's the Hammer film.
Yeah, okay, I'll give it to you. What does Squire Hamilton receive the bodies of his deceased neighbors? Oh, I'm sorry, why? Why does Squire Hamilton receive the bodies of his deceased neighbors in Plague of the Zombies?
Is he turning them into zombies?
He uses them to work in his tin mine.
Okay.
Mm.
Yeah, kind of like in White Zombie, how they're in the plantation or whatever. Yeah, Plague of the Zombies is kind of disappointing, really, because it's like there's only zombies in it for like 10 to 15 minutes, and that's it out of the whole movie.
Well, that's the miscellaneous questions.
Mm-hmm.
Now we go to Dawn of the Dead.
Oh, wow.
Oh, Dawn of the Dead. I know you know that movie.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so...
Yeah, getting back to Romero's zombies, now we're in like safe territory again.
You want to do this one, right?
Sure, yeah.
Okay. In what state is Dawn of the Dead filmed and set?
Well, I would guess in what town, what state?
What state?
I would just say Pennsylvania, right?
That's right.
Okay.
Name the television station for which Francine and Stephen work.
The name of the television station, I can't even remember.
WGON, Philadelphia.
WGON.
Why does a SWAT team attack an urban housing project?
It was like a drug bust.
It says the residents refused to surrender their dead relatives to the authorities.
Oh, is that what it was? Okay.
I guess you got that one wrong.
Yeah.
What type of vehicle do Francine, Stephen, Peter, and Roger use to escape the city?
The helicopter?
Yes. What is the name of the mall in which the foursome set up house?
Monroeville Mall?
Yes. According to Stephen, why are the living dead attracted to the mall?
Reminds them of like their past life or something.
Yes. What physical condition complicates matters for Francine?
She's pregnant.
Yeah. In what major department store does the group find most of the material they need for their homestead?
Oh, do I get to name it? The actual thing?
The department store.
The Brown Derby?
No. Maybe you didn't hear the question right. In what major department store does the group find most of the material they need for their homestead? Not the guns.
Okay, not the
what
guns.
they need like for where they live.
In what major... Okay, I guess it would be J.C. Penney's then.
Yeah.
Alright.
What do Peter and Roger do with the bodies of zombies killed in the mall?
Killed in the mall. Don't they just, like, sweep them aside, don't they? They put them out through the front doors, like... They put them in the trucks, or...
It's a shame, because I know you know this, too.
Alright,
But I'm going to say that you got it wrong.
Okay, well, hang on.
Well, alright, I'll give you a chance.
What do they do? They throw them over the roof? Or...
You know this, too. It's a
Okay,
shame.
wait, hang on then.
What do they do with those bodies?
What do they do with the body? They don't burn them.
No, they don't.
Okay, what do
I
they
feel
do
so
with
bad. This is such a shame because you know this.
Okay.
They store the bodies in a large industrial freezer. You remember that part of the movie?
There's so much goes on
Where,
in that
where they
movie.
put him into the freezer and all that. You remember that whole scene? There's like a montage almost.
There's like
where they pick up all the
montage after
bodies and they bring them
montage.
into the freezer.
Yeah, there's so much that goes on in that movie.
Well, that's true. I wouldn't have gotten it either. The question,
Yeah.
But you know, if you think about it. Anyway, how does director George Romero make a Hitchcock-style cameo appearance in Dawn of the Dead?
Oh, in Dawn of the... I mean, I know Night of the Living Dead, he's in the... he's one of the reporters in that one scene. But, in Dawn of the Dead, where is he? I'm gonna say he's on one of the TV, like, scenes.
Yeah.
But I couldn't tell you the specific one.
It just says plays a television director.
Okay. Of
The
course, the opening
end,
credit part where it's in the TV station. Of course, yeah.
Yeah, you got that one pretty much.
Kind of.
Yeah, half. Okay, and now there's more miscellaneous questions. I'll go for the ones that I think the movies at least, that you've probably seen. Creepshow, I know you've seen.
Mm-hmm.
In the Father's Day episode of Creepshow, what does the corpse of Nate Grantham demand as he kills his family?
He wants his cake.
1 second. I want my cake. Yes.
What are the answers, like upside down?
It's like on the next page, or could even be 2 pages later. So I gotta like flip the pages to get to it.
Okay.
Where does most of Day of the Dead take place?
Underground? Would that be the answer?
An underground military installation.
Okay.
Have you seen Return of the Living Dead 3?
I think I stopped at 2.
Okay, here we go. Who stars as caretaker who is responsible for killing the living dead again in Cemetery Man?
Oh, what's the name of the caretaker?
Who stars as the caretaker?
Who stars as the caretaker? I don't remember. I don't know his name.
Rupert Everett.
Oh, shit. I could have got that. Fuck.
You can't get them all. Who wrote the story on which The Body Snatcher is based? 1945.
Who wrote the story on which The Body Snatcher is based? Robert Louis Stevenson.
That's right. Very good. Very good. What famous horror stars appeared together for the last time in The Body Snatcher?
Oh, Karloff and Lugosi.
Very good. What war is the backdrop for Isle of the Dead, 1945?
Oh, what war is the backdrop? World War One.
Balkan War of 1912.
Oh, gee, I wouldn't have got that.
Yeah. Blame me, I never even heard of that.
Okay. I guess you want to do Dracula next? Because with the last book, we forgot to record. Well, we didn't forget. We didn't think yet of the idea to record. So we did the Dracula chapter first on the last book, and we didn't record it. So this book also has a Dracula chapter, so we might as well do this one.
Okay, then.
And of course, I do not know what these questions are going to be.
Right.
Because this is a fresh new book.
All right. You know what? I think a lot of these questions will probably be relatively easy. Because this is the beginning of the book, and it's kind of like these are very basic questions.
Okay.
But, so, you know, these might be really easy questions.
Okay, well, we'll go through them fast then.
Yeah. Okay, so here we go. Nosferatu, 1922. These are all Nosferatu questions.
Okay.
Who portrays Count Dracula in this film?
Max Schreck.
Yes. What is the title of the book on vampirism read by Jonathan Harker and his wife, Nina?
Book of the Vampires?
Yes.
All right.
According to the book, in what year was the first Nosferatu born?
18 something.
No. 1443.
Oh, way back.
What is unusual about the letter that Renfield sends to Count Dracula?
The letter he sends to Count Dracula. What's unusual about it?
Remember, this is the Nosferatu These are all Nosferatu questions.
Yeah. What's unusual about the letter? I don't know.
It is covered with mystical and astrological symbols. It's covered with.
Am I supposed? Am I? Maybe if I seen the German version, I don't know.
That's what it says. I don't know. I'm just going by the
Like
book.
people always say that the vampire is named Count Orlok, and I've never seen a version of the movie where they ever say Count Orlok. They always call him Dracula. But then again, I'm looking at the English title because you know the silent films they just
Right.
swap out the titles.
Well, you know
So-
that's the question. So what can I say? You know.
Yeah,
True or false?
but I'm just saying for the listeners.
Oh, okay. True or false? As the film first, as the sorry. True or false? As the first film adaptation of Bram Stoker's Dracula, Nosferatu was enthusiastically supported by Stoker's widow, Florence.
That was false because she like tried to sue and stuff.
Yeah, that's right.
Mm-hmm. And actually, apparently it wasn't the first adaptation. There's supposed to be two more before it, actually, but they're lost.
Okay.
Both lost films.
Complete the film's original subtitle, A Symphony of Blank.
A symphony of... Why can't I fill that in? Come on. A symphony of horror.
Mm-hmm. Who directed the 1979 remake of Nosferatu?
Who directed the 1979 remake of... Werner Herzog.
That's right. Wow. See, that one I'm impressed.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, you know that Klaus Kinski starred as Dracula in that one?
No, I
and
didn't.
Klaus Kinski was actually he starred as Renfield in an earlier one with Christopher Lee as Dracula,
You're sick.
which was called Count Dracula,
Okay, here we go.
directed by Jess Franco.
Next question. Next question. Jesus Christ, James.
Go ahead.
I'm just, you don't have to give us the whole history on it. I'm just asking you some questions. Just answer the questions. Okay. I ask him a question, and it's like, then he gives me the whole fucking history you ever wanted to know. Okay.
It's more trivia for your mind.
Who plays the vampire? Oh, I'm sorry. I think I just read that, didn't I? Oh, no, I didn't. Okay, here we go. Who plays the vampire Count in the 79 remake?
Klaus Kinski.
Right.
Yeah, so that's why, because I jumped the gun. I did that whole thing, and now that happened to be one of the questions.
Exactly. That's why you shouldn't jump the gun. In both versions of Nosferatu, how does Dracula die?
Sunlight.
Yeah, so the rising sun. True or false? There is a sequel to the 1979 version titled Nosferatu in Venice.
False.
True.
Really?
Really?
Oh, I think I have. It's like in the 80s, right?
I guess so. It would be, because the
I've-
original was in 79, so I guess so.
Gee, I don't know. I'll have to look into that. I've never
I guess you
seen
haven't
that
seen
one.
that one.
No, I want to see it now.
Okay. Okay, folks. Now we are on Dracula, 1931, the Bela Lugosi movie. Who goes to Castle Dracula to conduct business with the Count?
No, we both know these.
Yeah.
That would be Renfield in this version.
Right. How many vampire women reside in Castle Dracula?
3.
Yep. What unusual animals, native to Texas and Latin America, but unknown in Transylvania, have apparently taken up residence in Castle Dracula?
Yeah, it's those bees and the opossum.
Yeah, yeah. And what else? Actually,
what
that's
else
not the answer that they give.
Okay.
What's the other animal that is in the movie that's
Well,
that you just didn't name?
that I just didn't. And it's an unusual one. Right?
Yeah,
Like,
it's
not,
like one
not
of
the
those,
bats.
but you just didn't say
Oh, yeah.
it,
Like it's not bats. And it's not rats.
right?
Um.
What do you see in Dracula? What's the animal?
So there's another animal I'm missing.
It's the weird animal that you don't expect to fucking see on screen.
Is there a pigeon in it or something?
It's like in Dracula's castle, and there's all fucking rats and there's other things crawling around. Well, what is the other weird animal you see?
I only remember the two I mentioned. All right, what's the other? I'm thinking the movie's playing in my head.
What are the two you mentioned?
The bees and the opossum.
There's one other. Well, it's not. There isn't. There's no opossum. It's not. It's not a possum. It's
Oh,
something
so
else.
so so basically, I got the animal that one wrong then.
Yeah. It's there's no possum in the movie. It's a different animal.
That's not what it.
What you're thinking of is not a possum. It's a different animal.
I'm thinking of what else that could be.
Yeah.
I'm like trying to envision it in my head. I'm like, uh,
Basically, that animal
Is-
is not a possum. It's a different kind of animal.
what the frick is it? What the hell is it then? I'm trying to think. I'm like thinking of all kinds. I don't know. It's 1 in the morning. My brain's not working too good. What's the animal?
It's an armadillo.
An armadillo, of course. Of course, it's an armadillo.
Well.
Plus you said Texas also.
Yeah. So anyway, okay. What is the name of the ship that transports Count Dracula to England?
The Vetrine or the something with a V.
Vesta.
The Vesta.
That's better than I would have done.
All right.
What is the name of Dracula's English residence?
Dracula's English. Carfax Abbey.
Correct. Who plays Dr. Van Helsing?
Edward Van Sloan.
Correct. If you didn't get that. Okay. How does Van Helsing discover that Dracula is a vampire?
The Mirror.
Yes. True or false? After Dracula is stalked, elaborate special effects are utilized to show his uncanny disintegration into a heap of dust. True or false?
That's false.
Right. Although Bela Lugosi had also played Dracula on Broadway, who was originally chosen to play the film role?
Lon Chaney.
Correct. What Tchaikovsky music is heard during the opening credits of the film?
Swan Lake.
Correct. That is the Dracula
All right.
questions. Now we have random vampire movies from the silent era through the 50s.
Silent era through the 50s.
I think it looks like you probably know most of these movies.
All right, let's go for it. And these are vampires that are not Dracula.
I guess so. Okay, here we go. Ready? What is the title of the 1927 mystery movie in which Lon Chaney plays a fake vampire?
London After Midnight.
Yes. Under what title was the production remade in 1935, this time as a vehicle for Bela Lugosi?
Mark of the Vampire.
Right. Who plays Count Dracula in 1931's Spanish-language version of Dracula?
Carlos Villarreal,
Right.
or whatever.
That's right. In Dracula's Daughter, why does Countess Maria Zaleska pay a call to Dr. Jeffrey Garth?
She wants him to cure her of her vampirism.
Correct. Under what alias does Count Dracula hide his true identity in Son of Dracula?
So weird. The movie's called Son of Dracula, but supposedly it's Dracula as Count Alucard.
Correct. Hint, spell it backward. What kind of supernatural henchman serves Armin Telsa in Return of the Vampire?
What
kind of henchman?
Okay, it's the werewolf.
Yeah. In what state does most of 1948's Abbott and Costello Meet Frankenstein, in which Count Dracula and the Wolfman also appear, take place? What state does it take place in Abbott and Costello Meet Frankenstein?
Florida?
That's right.
I got it right?
That's right.
Wow.
Very good.
I was trying to guess, like, what could that be? Because they're kind of like swamps and stuff.
Yeah.
So that was just a good guess on my part.
Very good. What causes Dr. Paul Beecher to turn into a bloodthirsty killer in The Vampire, 1957?
Talisman.
He takes pills derived from vampire bats.
Yeah, that's a tough one.
Have you seen Curse of the Undead, 1959?
Oh, Curse of the Undead, no.
Okay, I'll skip that one then. I'll give you this one. In what 1959 Italian comedy does Christopher Lee play a vampire?
Oh, it's like Dracula's son or son of Dracula or
Uncle was a vampire.
uncle was a vampire.
And that's it. Now we go to Horror of Dracula.
Okay.
You know that movie, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Uh, Here we go. Horror of Dracula questions. True or false? Horror of Dracula was the first vampire movie filmed in color.
I would say yes.
True. Yep. Why does Jonathan Harker travel to Castle Dracula?
Well, to sell Dracula, the Carfax Abbey.
It says to kill Dracula.
Oh, okay. He's going in that movie. He kind of is actually trying to kill Dracula in the beginning. Okay.
Gotta remember, we're on Horror of Dracula. That's the movie we're talking about. What happens to the vampire girl after Harker stakes her?
In the beginning, right?
Doesn't specify that.
Yeah. Well, I guess that's. I don't remember what happens. She dies, right? Like.
She crumbles into an old hag.
Okay. Well, there you go. I was thinking something else would happen, but.
Yeah. Searching for Harker, Dr. Van Helsing visits a nearby inn. What important clue is given to him by a serving girl?
Gee, I don't remember.
Harker's diary.
Oh, okay.
When he arrives at the castle, what does Van Helsing see leaving the vampire's home?
When does this happen again? Like when am I thinking of?
Horror of Dracula.
I mean, what? Read the question again.
When he arrives at the castle, what does Van Helsing see leaving the vampire's home?
I would say it was a Dracula.
A horse-drawn hearse containing a white coffin.
Okay.
Okay. What convinces Arthur Holmwood, Michael Gough, that vampires are real?
I guess it's Jonathan's diary, right?
It says, his dead sister, Lucy, rises from the grave and attacks him. Van Helsing arrives and wards her off with a crucifix.
Okay. Okay. Yeah.
Okay.
I thought because he reads his diary too, and then he believes him.
I don't know. You know. How does Holmwood convince a reluctant border guard to share restricted government records?
Oh, gee, I don't even remember.
Holmwood bribes the guard.
Okay.
How is it revealed that Mina has been victimized by Count Dracula, Christopher Lee?
Read it again.
How is it revealed that Mina has been victimized by Count Dracula, Christopher Lee?
How does she reveal that she's been victimized by Dracula?
How is it revealed that Mina has been victimized by Count Dracula?
She shows her fangs.
Holmwood gives her a crucifix which burns her tainted hand.
Oh, okay.
Where does Dracula hide his coffin?
In Carfax Abbey.
In a cellar of Holmwood House.
Oh.
Holmwood's house. And last question. How does Van Helsing destroy Dracula?
He puts the two crosses together. He pulls down the curtains. It's the sunlight.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
That one.
Damn, all those little plot details I couldn't remember.
Yeah.
I fucked up a lot on this one.
Guess you gotta watch that movie again.
Yeah, I've seen that a lot too, actually. So I'm surprised.
Yeah. Well, you can't get them all. Okay, From Dusk Till Dawn.
From Dusk Till Dawn.
What actors portray the murderous bank robbers Seth and Richie Gecko?
Quentin Tarantino and George Clooney.
Yes. What establishment is destroyed by Gecko brothers at the beginning of the film?
It's a convenience store. Benny's World of Liquor.
There you go. What event has caused ex-pastor Jacob Fuller to lose his faith?
His wife died.
How?
I don't remember how. It was an illness.
Automobile accident.
Automobile accident.
Why do Gecko brothers kidnap Jacob and his family?
They want them to take him in their trailer to Mexico.
Yes.
To the titty twister. Is that gonna be one of the questions?
I remember that. What is the name of the biker bar
Of
strip
course.
club oriented by the living dead?
Yep, and I just said it.
Yep. What is the name of the stripper? That's why I can't jump ahead.
I can't say anything, or else it's gonna be a question.
Exactly.
The titty twister.
What is the name of the stripper vampire queen played by Salma Hayek?
Santanico Pandemonium.
There you go. What weapon does Kate Fuller prefer to use on vampires?
The crossbow.
Right.
She doesn't use it that well though, but okay.
Well, that's what it says. Into what sort of monster does biker turned vampire sex? I'm sorry. In what sort of... Bleh. I keep fucking this up. Into what sort of monster does biker turned vampire killer sex machine Tom Savini transform?
Into a rat.
Into a giant rat.
Yeah.
How many roles does comedian Cheech Marin play in this film, and what are they?
Cheech Marin plays 3 roles. He's do I have to get all the character names or what?
Gotta get it all.
Just the name. Okay. He's the border patrol agent.
Right.
And then he's the guy at the titty twister, the pussy man, who's. Is that it? Is that the answer?
So doorman.
Oh, I would have said doorman next, but yeah. And then the third role is the guy who George Clooney is meeting. He's the other guy who's
a gangster.
The gangster. Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
Or were they psychos? Psychos do not explode when sunlight hits them.
And last question, Dusk Till Dawn. What is the full title of the 1999 direct-to-video sequel to From Dusk Till Dawn?
Hangman's Daughter or something like that?
No.
What was it called?
From Dusk Till Dawn 2, Texas Blood Money.
Texas Blood Money. I have not seen any of those sequels. I imagine they're probably bad.
So, okay, Screams of Laughter.
What's this chapter about?
This is, I guess, horror comedy. Okay, here we go. Who plays Count Dracula in Abbott and Costello Meet Frankenstein?
Bela Lugosi for his second time.
What form does Dracula take?
In film. But go ahead. I just meant to clarify. Second time in film.
Oh, okay. What form does Dracula take when he wants to fly in Abbott and Costello Meet Frankenstein?
Bat. And you see him.
A cartoon
animated.
Bat. And you just said it was animated. That's very good.
Yeah, I was in the middle of explaining that when
At the end of Abbott and Costello Meet Frankenstein, whose voice is heard as the Invisible Man?
Vincent Price.
Yes. Who portrays the Wolfman?
Lon Chaney Jr.
Who plays Dr. Jekyll in Abbott and Costello Meet Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde?
Boris Karloff.
Yeah. What movie star's photo hangs from a wall in an early scene from Abbott and Costello Meet the Invisible Man?
What movie star's photo hangs?
Yeah. In an early scene from Abbott and Costello Meet the Invisible Man.
Oh, I don't know.
Claude Rains.
Oh, Claude Rains. His photo appears.
Apparently.
Well, I mean, I know it's his photos in The Invisible Man Returns.
Oh, well.
So okay, all right.
Complete the title. Abbott and Costello Meet the blank blank.
Okay.
1949.
I'm supposed to just complete. So that's the whole question. Just blank blank. I fill that in. Okay.
Abbott and Costello Meet the killer. Blank blank.
Abbott and Costello Meet the killer Boris Karloff.
Yes. What Abbott and Costello monster flick takes place in Egypt?
Abbott and Costello Meet the Mummy.
Yes. What Abbott and Costello film takes place in a haunted house and features the Andrews sisters?
Hold that ghost.
Jesus. When Lou Costello drinks the potion in Abbott and Costello Meet Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde, what does he change into?
Hairy Mr. Hyde monster.
It says a giant mouse.
Oh, okay, that's yeah. I mean, he does turn into the Hyde thing later, but okay, yeah. There's the mouse scene.
And true or false? True or false? Abbott and Costello never encountered the creature from the Black Lagoon.
They do, so it's true. No, it's false that they never do, because they do.
Right.
It was like a short, but go ahead. What's it say?
Right. It says Abbott and Costello meet the creature on their television show.
Yeah.
Very good, very good. And now we're going to go to another category here. And let's see what else we got. How about who are you going to call? Ghostbusters.
Ghostbusters. At first, I thought that was the question. Who are you gonna call? Because I would have known that.
Okay, here we go. Ghostbusters questions. Ghostbusters questions. What is the name of the giant marshmallow monster?
The Stay Puft Marshmallow Man.
What is the name of the Ghostbusters vehicle?
The Ecto-1.
What actress plays Dana?
Sigourney Weaver.
What is the occupation of Rick Moranis?
He is a tax man.
I guess.
He's a lawyer.
Accountant.
Accountant.
The Ghostbusters office was originally used as what?
A firehouse.
Right. In front of what building do two lions come to life and fly away?
Two lions come to life and fly away. Would that be the just the Gozer building, the whatever Dana Barrett's apartment?
Let me read the question again. In front of what building do two stone lions come to life and fly away?
First of all, I'm really
frankly, I gotta say, I don't remember anything about them flying away.
yeah. First of all, I do not remember the lions flying away. Second of all, is it referring to the library?
It is.
Because there are two lion statues in front of the library.
Yeah.
Those are not the statues that come to life. Those ones are on top.
And even
of
the ones that do come to life, which they're thinking at the end of the movie, like the two dogs, like those don't fly away ever. I don't think.
This question is so wrong. This
question is fucked because there's no two statues that ever fly away.
And to be honest, I was always kind of confused about that. That there are those two statues in front of the library, and I've always kind of thought of them as the dog statues later on, but that's two different spots, two different locations.
It has nothing to do with it.
It's not even. They're not even really. They're sort of like those terror dog statues, which are on the top of the.
Yeah, so that's basically just fucked.
That is funny.
Okay, here you go. This question is really difficult. I don't know if you're gonna get it. Who plays Dr. Venkman?
Bill Murray.
Yep. Who portrays Janine, the Ghostbusters secretary?
Oh, gee, I don't know. I don't know the actress.
Annie Potts.
Annie Potts.
She was also on Designing Women.
Okay. I just keep thinking about these like lions flying in the air.
What ghost ship steers into New York City in Ghostbusters 2?
I'm sorry, say again. My cats were fighting.
What ghost ship steers into New York City in Ghostbusters 2?
The Titanic. Better late than never.
What is the name of Sigourney Weaver's baby in Ghostbusters 2?
Oscar.
That's
and
right.
He's ugly.
That.
Well, what do you think? Well, he's ugly.
And that's it.